Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Howard Hospitality Group, and I wanted to shoot a real quick video for you guys because we had an issue a couple days ago that we haven't had before, and I wanted to shoot a video for you guys to talk to you about it because it's something that we hadn't really thought about, and we're getting ready for these machines to go out right now. And so I'm setting everything up and checking everything before we go out, which usually I do, but on one of our Golden House machines, when these things are delivered to you guys, when they come in on the trucks and everything, they do a lot of traveling and a lot of shaking. And one thing I didn't think about is that every time you open this door, you have cables that run in the back here that get pulled on and tugged on and all that kind of stuff. And they're really good about putting attachments on here to try to keep everything in place. But we went and I was working on some NIAX stuff, and I decided when I got done with the NIAX that I should probably check everything. And when I did, what I realized, the coin mech was working great, no issues there. But when I put in a dollar bill to check the DBA, it took the dollar bill, but it wasn't giving credits to the machine. And this is something that I have never run into before. And I wanted to do a video just to warn you to check your cables and everything when you get your machines delivered. Go through everything. Check all your screws, check everything. But right here, you have the cables right here that goes into the side of the DBA. And this cable right here is the cable that goes from the DBA to the machine. So first cable you have is going to be your power and all your stuff that comes in, and make sure your DBA turns on and all that. And then the next cable that you have is the one that goes on the side here, and this one sends the information to the machine. And what we were having, the problem we were having was that when you go to put the money in the machine, it wasn't sending the information to the machine. So you put a dollar in and we weren't getting any credits. And what come to find out, I had to actually send a message to Grant from AZ Amusements because I couldn't figure it out, is that this cable had come loose. So since this cable was loose on the side, what happened is that there wasn't any information going to the machine. So if that would have stayed like that, we would have had people putting money into the machine and not getting any credits, which you can imagine how much of a problem that would have been for us. So it was a brand new location, one of our grocery stores, a new one that we just got, and it would have been a major issue for us. And it's about 20 minutes from our house, so we would have had to come and fix it and all that kind of stuff. But you don't want to have angry, upset people, because that would have been really bad. So make sure that that cable's in there really good. Make sure the cables on the top are in there really good. Make sure everything's connected. And then I would, which we found when we get not only these machines delivered, but also on our candy machines sometimes, that there's a lot of screws in these machines. And inside here, and on the candy machine ones too, that there are screws up on top that hold that light in. I don't know if you can see it there in the video, but there's a light that's at the top of the machine there. And that those screws have come loose on us before, and we're laying down inside of the machine. So make sure that you check all your screws, all your cables, check the back of your NIAXs if you had them installed, make sure they didn't come loose, and just double check everything. We also had one screw that was loose in the back on the panel in one of them. So my son Sam's, he's really good at checking all your screws and all that. But just some advice from us, that check your cables. And on the inside, which I don't have it open right now, but on the back there's a panel back here. I mean, you can see it right there. That is where all your electronics are. So I would recommend we do that also. We unscrew the back and we check that all those wires are connected and that everything's in there nice and tight. So something to take a look at. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.